Hi everyone, I'm Maitri and this video is the next part of types of questions asked in IELTS listening module. तो आज हम देखेंगे complete the information वाले questions. इसमें we have four types. First is complete the form, then complete the set of notes, complete the table and complete the flow chart. सभी के examples हम आगे वीडियो में solve करके देखेंगे. नेक्स्ट अप इज स्ट्रैटेजी. तो सबसे पहले क्वेश्चन अच्छी तरीके से रीड करेंगे एंड विल अंडरलाइन द कीवर्ड्स. और अगर आपको कोई भी आंसर नहीं आ रहा है, डोंट लीव द आंसर. उसके अलावा आप क्या कर सकते हो कि जो भी आपको सबसे करेक्ट आंसर लग रहा है, यू कैन राइट दैट वन, क्योंकि आईएलटीएस में नेगेटिव मार्किंग नहीं होती. तो अगर आप गलत आंसर लिख रहे हो तो भी आपका 1 मार्क कट होगा, और अगर आप छोड़ देते हो तो भी 1 मार्क कट हो जाएगा. बट देर इज अ पॉसिबिलिटी कि आपका जो आंसर आपने लिखा है वो सही हो जाए. एंड आप जो भी आंसर लिख रहे हो उसका स्पेलिंग करेक्ट लिखेंगे, क्योंकि अगर आपके आंसर का स्पेलिंग गलत है तो आपका पूरा आंसर विल बी काउंटेड रॉन्ग. देन बिवेयर ऑफ वर्ड लिमिट. वर्ड लिमिट जो है वो आपको इंस्ट्रक्शंस में दी गई होगी. एंड पूरा ऑडियो अच्छे से सुनेंगे, उसके बाद ही आंसर करेंगे. जल्दी जल्दी से आंसर नहीं लिखना है. द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग इज फोकस ऑन द सोर्स ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन. जब आप कोई कन्वर्सेशन सुन रहे हो तो उसमें एक पर्सन जो होगा दैट वुड बी द सोर्स ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन, और बाकी सारे होंगे दे वुड बी द रिसीवर्स. तो रिसीवर्स हमेशा क्वेश्चन करेंगे कि ये इंफॉर्मेशन है क्या, और देन जो सोर्स है वो उसे करेक्ट करेगा कि ये नहीं है, दिस इज द राइट इंफॉर्मेशन. तो इसलिए हमेशा वी विल फोकस ऑन द सोर्स ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन. Let's have a look to the example. This is example of complete the form. Here we have to write the answer no more than 2 words and or a number. So 2 words, उसमें एक number हो सकता है. First name is given, we have to write the last name. Then date of birth में we have to write the year. Type of membership लिखनी है. Activities में badminton and given. उसके अलावा एक activity लिखनी है and payment detail. Okay, let's listen to the audio.
Hi, can I help you?
Hello. Yes, is your club taking on new members at the moment?
Oh, yes. We're always interested in taking on new members. Just give me a moment and I'll get an application form. Right, here we are. So, let's start with your name.
It's Harry.
Okay. And your surname?
It's Simons.
Is that like Simon with an S?
No, it's Symonds. Most people find it rather difficult to spell.
I see. It has a silent D. I guess a lot of people miss that. Now, let me see. Can you tell me when you were born?
Yes, certainly. The 11th of December.
Thanks. And the year?
1996.
Okay, good. Now, are you thinking of becoming a full-time member?
Probably not. What kind of memberships do you have?
Well, we also have off-peak membership, which is between 9 and 12 in the morning and 2 and 5 in the afternoon. And then we do have a weekend membership.
So a weekend membership is just Saturday and Sunday?
Yes, that's right.
OK. Well, that's not going to work for me. It looks like I'll have to be full-time. I'm afraid off-peak membership won't do, as I'm not free at those times, and I don't just want to be restricted to weekends.
OK, I'll make a note of that. Right, we have several facilities at the club, including a gym, a swimming pool, tennis and squash courts. What activities are you planning on doing?
Well, do you have badminton?
Yes, we do.
And table tennis?
I'm afraid not. Well, not at the moment, anyway.
Oh, OK. Well, I'm also very keen on swimming, so I'm glad you have a pool. I'll certainly be doing a lot of that.
OK, I've got that. Will you be using the gym?
No, I'm not interested in that.
OK. So just let me work out what the cost will be. Yes, that comes to £450 for the year. You can choose to pay annually for the full year or monthly. It's up to you.
Oh, I'd prefer to pay regularly in small amounts, rather than have a large amount to pay in one go, if that's okay.
Sure, that's fine. Right, I've got the most important details for now.
So here are the answers. Let's move on to the next example. Here is complete the set of notes. यहाँ पे you have to write the answers no more than 2 words and or a number. 2 words से ज़्यादा नहीं लिखने हैं और उसमें 1 number can be there. So यहाँ पे contact name में name is given. We have to write the surname, then phone number, then blank the runners, and the last one is blank for the weekly report. Weekly report में क्या करना है? Okay, let's listen to the audio.
Now listen and answer questions 7 to 10.
You mentioned volunteers. I have a friend who is interested in helping out. Can you give me some details so I can pass them on to her?
Sure. Well, you need to ask your friend to contact Pete Morn. He manages all the volunteers.
OK. I didn't quite catch his surname. Was it Morn? M-O-R-N?
No, just a bit more complicated. It's M-A-U-G-H-A-N.
Right, thanks. And could you give me his phone number?
Yes, just a moment. It's here somewhere. Let me just find it. I've 2 numbers for him. I think the one that begins 01273 is an old one. So use this one. It's 01444 73290.
OK, got that. Can you tell me anything about the volunteering? Like what kind of activities it involves?
Sure. Well, we need volunteers for basic stuff like setting up the course. We have to do that before all the runners arrive.
OK, so that's a really early start.
Yes, that's right. But if your friend would prefer to arrive a bit later, she can also help with guiding the runners so they don't go the wrong way.
I see. I believe you do a report on some of the races.
Yes, that's right. In fact, we do a weekly report on each race, and we always try to illustrate it.
OK. Well, my friend really likes taking photographs. She's just bought a new camera.
Actually, that would be great. I don't know whether Pete has anyone to take photographs this week.
Oh, I'll let her know.
OK, good. Could you ask your friend to phone Pete and let him know?
Yes, I will.
OK, thanks. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
These
That is the end.
are all the answers. Let's have a look to the next example. Next example is complete the table. You have to complete the table with no more than 3 words and or a number. Maximum 3 words लिख सकते हैं and उसमें there can be 1 number. So we have given bus stops, location and things to see. So bus stop 1 में सब कुछ दिया गया है. Bus stop 2 में we have to write things to see. उसमें dolphin and a blank. Bus stop 3 में we have to write the location, and bus stop 4 में also we have to write the location as well as things to see. Let's listen to the audio.
Thank you for calling the phone line for the Pacton-on-Sea bus tour. This is a recorded message lasting approximately 4 minutes, and it provides general information on the town bus tour. Pacton-on-Sea is a beautiful West Coast town and has attracted tourists for many years. One of the best ways of getting to know the town is to take the bus tour, which provides a wonderful viewing experience from one of our open-top buses. The tour is a round trip of the town, and there are a total of 4 stops where passengers can get on and off the bus. A lot of people start at the first stop, which is at the train station, as this is where many tourists arrive in the town. The next stop, after the station, is the aquarium, which is famous for its dolphin show, and which has recently expanded to include sharks. This is well worth a visit and is very reasonably priced. Leaving the aquarium, the bus tour goes along the coast road and after a few kilometers comes to the old fishing village, where you can get off to stroll along the waterfront. There are some original buildings here, but most of the area has been modernized and is now used as a harbor for all kinds of sea craft, including yachts and some amazing powerboats. The tour then heads off to the last stop, and this is where most of the shops are. So for those of you keen to do a bit of shopping, this is the place for you. Our advice is to go to this part of the town in the morning when it is relatively quiet. It does get very busy in the afternoons, especially at the height of the season. This area of the town includes an ancient water fountain where many people like to have their photograph taken, so do look out for this.
These are all the answers. Let's have a look to our next example. So this is complete the flow chart. इसमें you have to answer no more than 2 words. 2 words से ज़्यादा हमें answer नहीं लिखेंगे. And here are some steps. First step is get approval from blank. तो हमें approval किससे लेना है? Next step is complete a blank form. कौन सा form complete करना है? That we have to write. Next step is book a blank with the system analyst. System analyst के साथ क्या book करना है? And last step is set up a blank with technologies team. Technology team के साथ क्या setup करना है? Let's listen to the audio.
Listen and answer questions 27 to 30.
What are the next steps if we are to have a new system?
Well, the first question is, do you have support from your senior management?
Yes, I've already discussed it with them, and they're also keen to get this work done.
OK, because I was going to say that's the first thing you need to do, and without that we can't go ahead.
Yes, I've done that.
That's good.
Actually, they mentioned that there's probably a form I need to complete to formally start the project.
Yes, that's the next thing you need to do. I'll send you an email with a link so you can fill it in online. It's called a project request form.
OK, great. And then what happens?
Well, I have a list of things, but I think the third thing you should do is see Samir. He's our analyst who will look at the system and identify what needs to be done.
OK, can you send me his contact details and I'll set up a meeting with him?
OK, that's good. So we should soon be able to get a team together to start the work. Some members of our team work in different locations, so it's not easy to have face-to-face meetings.
That's OK. I'm used to having conference calls, providing they're not late at night.
Right, so I'll send you details of the team, and if you could set up a call, that would be great.
OK, I'll do that.
Thanks.
So these are all the answers. Thank you so much for watching the video. Bye.